Hello everyone and welcome to the STL Tech Talk full review and hands-on of the Lumia 1520, Nokia's flagship Windows Phone 8 device. It's from AT&T, running 4G LTE, both on HSPA Plus and LTE. So some of the design specifications that we have on here is a 6-inch display with clear black IPS LCD. Display resolution is full HD, 1920 by 1080. Touchscreen technology, super sensitive touch. Main camera has a 20 megapixel pure view. Flash type is the dual LED flash. The maximum talk time on 2G is 27.4 hours. Maximum talk time on 3G is 25.1 hours. Maximum music playback time 124 hours approximately. But the processor is kind of what we're really looking at here, and this is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor. It's a 2.2 gigahertz. Really nice. You see on the right there, you have your SIM card tray and you have your micro SD card at the top. You have 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. On the right hand side, you have your volume rockers up and down. Also have your on-off switch and your dedicated camera button. Now, the thing to know about this device is, with it being 6 inches, it's pretty hefty. Here you can charge it through the micro SD port and also connect it to the internet. But the thing about this is it's very, very light. Compared to the Nokia Lumia 1020, it feels about the same weight. It doesn't feel heavier, even though it is a little bit, but it just seems nice. And here's the screen quality on the 1920 by 1080p display on the right, and on the left is a Nokia Lumia 1020. So you can see that the scrolling is about the same, but I gotta say, on the 1520, I mean, the colors just pop. And I'm really happy with the way that it looks on the 1022, or excuse me, the 1020 as well. But it just seems like when I'm scrolling through and I'm looking through like news articles or just looking at stuff in general, that there isn't as much ghosting that happens, like the processor's trying to keep up on the Nokia Lumia 1520 as opposed to the Lumia 1020. Looking at the store here, we're going to go ahead and show you a video and just show you what the differences is in the colors between the 1020 and the 1520. The 1020 on the left, 1520 on the right. Also, this is for just for people who care, but you can really see the warmth and the colors on the left as opposed to the right. Now the bottom as opposed to the top. On the top you have that clear, really rich colors, and the bottom more warm colors. You see a little bit more blending as you get a little bit more detail with the 1080p display. Can't complain here. Now here's some audio we're going to go ahead and listen to just to kind of show you it. Okay, and that pretty much sums up what you can expect from the video quality. Camera quality is fantastic. It has unmatched audio capture. It's got 4 built-in microphones for it. They get distortion-free, immersive. You really get that stereo sound with it. It does really, really good. We're gonna watch a YouTube video as well, just to kind of show you what that looks like. But as this is catching up, just to kind of hit on some other things, tell you a different story by reframing. This is just kind of off the top. Add some captions. There's a lot of things that you can do with this. Let's see if I can find something that's worth watching here. But there's a lot of things that you can do with the 1520 that I really felt was lacking from the 1020 in the experience. Over the overall snappy, really seeing that 1080p screen pop is where it's at for me. So having said that, looking at the way, well, YouTube isn't really wanting to work for me here, but you can see that this is a 2-hand device phone. You can see here that there is, I have pretty big hands, and this phone is still pretty big, so you have to handle this phone with 2 hands. Now, what you're seeing here is actually video being streamed over AT&T's blazing fast 4G LTE. Here's the camera feature. You can zoom in and out on pictures. Really, really, really impressed with the picture quality. I wasn't let down at all. The pinch to zoom feature actually is the same on the camera as well. Here's one that I took at a hospital, just to show you a little bit here of the different how crisp and clear. See how far away that car was, but I could pinch to zoom and bring that picture is amazing. I can't tell you how awesome the camera quality is on this. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself, so definitely check that out for sure. Now going back home, just looking at the general, the use case scenario, when you read this, what the articles look like, I gotta say I really enjoyed reading everything on this, because it's weird when you scroll on some of the other Windows Phone devices, you get this little blur, but that's not here on the 1520. Now obviously you have your collection of games, so we're going to go ahead and show you games. Let's try this. Angry Birds. This is asking me to set up my account. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this for now. Yeah, I'm going to close this out. Let's go to Countryside. Sounds like a plan. So here's what playing it would be like. I would akin this a lot to the Nexus 7. I think that the Nexus 7, the newest version of that with the LTE and the bumped up specs, this is really comparable to that. But man, these games, I gotta say, Xbox has it as far as games, in my opinion, for the different experiences that you could have in games on mobile phones. Now my guy just died, and I think I just snapped his neck back. It's a little jacked up there, the way this thing plays. But you can see here, I mean, it's very quick, it's very fast, it's very responsive. It does this with other games as well. I tested out Darklands, which is a really fun game to play. It's kind of a run and play game. I checked out one from WP Central. They had it was Into the Dead, I believe it was, something like that. But the gameplay is really nice. This is a very fast experience. Now, this is me sending text. I just want to show you guys what it looks like when typing on this ginormous display. And it is ginormous compared to what I'm used to typing on with the 1020. But then again, a 6-inch screen is going to be huge no matter what you do. Kind of a little weird thing here with Windows Phone is when you have it in landscape mode, you have this, it doesn't really fill the whole screen with the keyboard. On the left hand side, there's just this gutter almost on the left hand side. But I gotta say, the typing experience on this was pretty amazing. I got really no complaints. There was no issues with that I thought with how fast it was, how fast I could type on it. It was a pretty seamless experience. And I don't use SwiftKey or anything like that. I'm kind of used to Windows Phone, so typing on this was kind of easy for me just to hop right into and jump right on. So there definitely, I have no complaints as far as that goes. I'm going to try to do my best here to type this out, but it seemed to be having a little bit of an issue. Okay, so you can see how fast it transitions back and forth and goes to home. So that's my full review of this unit. Looking at this thing outside, it looks beautiful. There's no issues with it as far as readability is concerned. Nokia does a really good job. This is a solid phone. So if you're thinking about getting something that's halfway between that phone tablet marker, this is definitely the way to go, especially if you're wanting to get in the Windows Phone ecosystem. You're not going to be let down. I really think that the processor and everything else really it brings forth a lot of what is best about Windows Phone and how fast you can do things on it, scroll in between, do all sorts of stuff. But I can't thank Katie enough for giving us this device, and AT&T. Thank you so much, guys. Let us know what you think.